Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about 6 tips to stop your puppy from crying at night. Let's get into it. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys 6 tips on how to stop your puppy from crying at night. First, we're going to need to ask, why is our puppy crying at night? It could be many different factors. It could be that they're just still in their adjustment period where they're used to being around their mother and other siblings. So they're feeling a little bit lonely and they just want your attention. They could be bored, they could need something like food, water, or they just need to go potty. So these are all factors that could play into why they're crying at night. The one major one that you should rule out right when you first get a new puppy is that there's no medical issue. So you should take your new puppy to the vet within the first couple days of getting your new dog. By doing this, you'll just make sure that your dog is up to health. So let's just jump right into tip number 1, and that's really simple. It's just give your dog a nice long walk before bedtime. This will exercise your dog and make sure that your dog's not bored when it's time to go to sleep. So tip number 2 goes along with tip number 1. It is just play fetch or other playful activities prior to bedtime. This just burns off all that extra energy that your puppy may have before it's nighttime. So tip number 3 is put your dog's favorite chew toy in the crate with them or wherever they may be sleeping so that they feel comforted. It gives them something that they're used to, that they can play with a little bit and burn off any last little bit of energy that they have prior to bed. Okay, so tip number 4, no napping prior to bedtime. As you can see here, Gizmo's already asleep in my arms. This is a no-no. So you're gonna wanna make sure that your dog does not sleep prior to its bedtime. So tip number 5 is obedience training. Obedience training is a great exercise for your dog. It helps exercise their brain and keeps it active. So not only will they be physically fatigued at the end of the day, they will also be mentally fatigued. Okay, so last tip number 6. Bring your dog's crate or bed, playpen next to your bed. It helps make them feel a little bit more like they're with you and less alone. Putting them in another room can make them feel very scared. Bringing that playpen, that crate, that bed next to yours just makes them feel a little bit more secure. You can even stick your arm inside that playpen or crate just so they know that you're in there with them. So they'll want to stay in the crate and make them feel like it's a safe space for them. So this training can be really daunting. One of the main things is don't give in. You have to tough through. Your dog continues to cry and then you take them and you bring them into your arms. It's only going to teach them that crying gets them what they want. So one thing you can do is time out how long it takes your puppy to stop crying. This will help you measure the progress of your training over time. These tips are not going to help you in 1 day or 2 days. This is a training that's going to take more than a couple weeks to get your puppy used to. They're still dealing with a new environment, so you have to make them feel at home, safe, and secure. Okay, so these were just some tips that I learned throughout raising my dogs. I want to let you guys know that I'm not a veterinarian or a licensed dog trainer, but I just picked up this little bit of advice and I thought I'd share it with you guys. If you guys did like it, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. If you guys aren't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you guys get notifications when we post new videos. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Gizmo, sit. Pause. No pause.
It's got bubble. Holy